Okay, so welcome to AFJ's review of the new NECA Terminator 2 White Hot T1000. Now, this is based on the old Kenner figure that they had released. I like this little touch right here. They even did a NECA version of the Kenner logo. Very cool. And in case you've encountered this figure, many people are posting pictures of them being almost like a light blue. He looks more like this in the package. So it was a little weird that I told NECA that I was going to review this, and I said, mine's all black. And they were like, what? It shouldn't be all black. So I've got water standing by. I've got warm water standing by. And I also have some ice cubes that have been melting for the last couple minutes here. And just want to know what'll happen once I change him. So again, this is the Terminator 2 T1000 with interchangeable hands, and he's got a gun. And this is basically a repro of the original small Kenner figure that that Kenner released back for Terminator 2. So there is a T800, there is a metal mesh endoskeleton out there, and of course we have all the ultimate versions of all of NECA's figures right now. So you can get these. There's some Comic-Con variants, I believe, of the T1000. I think he's melty. I have yet to see the John Connor in the motorcycle yet, so maybe that's going to hit soon. I'll definitely repost that when it's supposed to come up. So in case you hadn't seen the other ones yet, now, I would say in my area, these have been relatively easy to find. If anything, I think this has been the hardest of the three to locate. So I got all of these from Entertainment Earth. They were in stock. I just ordered all three. I'm not going to review all three today. I am just going to review the T1000 because that seems to be the one with the most, I don't know, it's got the most like bells and whistles. So, but this figure does look awesome. I do really want to review this. I never had these as a kid. I never played with those Terminator 2 figures. By the time that movie came out, I wasn't collecting figures anymore. I was a big comic book guy. I did see the movie though. So let's get to it. What store did you find these at? Because I went to Target today and they didn't have any. If you just heard me, Colby Tut, I got them at Entertainment Earth. Again, my Target, which is the Target in Oaks, PA, where RetroCon is actually, that Target seems to be carrying a lot of him, the endoskeleton, but not so much the Arnold Schwarzenegger Terminator with the super arm. Those have been a little bit harder to find for some reason. But, you know, these and the Predator, Alien vs. Predator figures, I have been able to find just about everywhere. So, you know, I keep talking myself out of buying those. I really do want them because, for personal reasons, they're based on something that I'm working on. So, I'm going to open them up. So, get ready because here it comes. Eek. Oh, man. This is so painful. Okay. So, he's out. Now, thankfully, we don't have too many of these. And this is plastic. This is not metal wires, which is good because I forgot to actually put wire cutters. I've been using them lately to get these NECA figures out of their things. So didn't have to do that today. So plastic coffin. Ooh, and a hand fell out. Thank God it did not fall on the floor. So we got a hand right here. I'll set that there. And then just let me untie this here. Does he have that new figure smell? Actually, he does. He does have a new figure smell. It's a write-off, right? Is it a write-off? I don't know. Maybe it's a write-off? I don't know. So, yeah, again, got these from Entertainment Earth. Came in a great box. They shipped them real nice, as Entertainment Earth has done with us lately, and I will repost that video. It is here on our Instagram page. So, ooh, look at that. Ooh, it's got the hook. Like that. Wave to a couple more people here. So, I do like these. Oh, we got the double hook, so we can definitely jump onto the back. Okay, so here we have... Ooh, came right out. All right, so here we have Robert Patrick. Does bend his arms really nice. Hopefully this one will not break. He does really look like him. Wow, they really got the face down. Probably far better than the Kenner. But then again, we have had other versions of the T1000. I do like this one a lot because he's like almost changing. And I'm starting to notice just my hands touching him. Like I'm already starting to see like a color change. That is really weird. Oh, that's cool. I don't know if anybody is of a certain age, but there was a figure that changed color. There are actually 3 in the old Hasbro line. Zartan changed, as well as his little vehicle. And then his brothers, Zorana and I think it was Xandar. Or Zatanna. Zatanna and Xandar. I think that's what their names. They ended up changing colors as well. But Zartan was the first, and he was pretty cool to have. He turned green. Oh, we got a nice little... Okay, so points of articulation. The feet slightly move inside here, but it's not really like a ball joint, just a little bit. It's a little bit of joint. We do have some nice... let's do the instant test. Ta-da! How have you never seen Terminator 2, D. Boyd? I don't understand that at all. And again, if you notice already... He is changing color just by me touching him. That is really, really cool. And it doesn't look like as if the gun is changing color. It looks like it's just a flat black, which would make sense. So it does have a holster. Kudos to NECA. And it does have like a little safeguard on there too. I'm not going to put that down. But we do have a walkie-talkie. It does not come out. And I I love the badge and the name tag. But you would have thought that those would change color too. The gun being a real thing wouldn't, but all this other stuff is part of him because he is liquid metal. Wow, he is a great figure. Truth be told, this is probably my favorite character from the Terminator franchise. I just like the fact that he could be anything. It was cutting edge technology that Lucasfilm and James Cameron came up with. I mean, obviously based on the stuff from the Abyss, but to have something that could just do this, Terminator 3 is just garbage. To try to up this, I mean, you could tell that Cameron didn't work on it. All right, so let's do a pistol thing before we start switching out the hands. Doesn't look like he's pistol ready though. Oh, look at that. Pistol ready. Oh, you were too young. You were too young. Oh, you saw the new one. I'm sorry. You saw the new Terminator movie. Yeah, so, yeah. No trigger finger, though. And technically, he should hold it in this hand, which he's not going to do. So, yeah. Guess you can't do the hallway scene too well. But I appreciate the fact that NECA did include a gun with him. So, oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry. We do have a hand here that does hold the gun. So here we go. Came right out. Now let's see if we can see a color change just for me holding it. This is a little bit tougher than Oh, it's in. Ah, yeah, that's the gun hand. But it's funny how they made the gun hand the right hand, but the holster is on his left side. Right? Yeah, his left side. Yeah, I'm an adult. I can tell my difference from my right and my left. So look at that. He's even got his finger in the safe mode like a police officer would do it. No cussing on this live stream. Yeah, it's okay. How old were you when that movie came out? Oh, I think I was, 91, 92? I was 16, 17 years old. My parents took me to see it the night this movie came out. It was down at the shore. Tells you that I'm from the Philadelphia area. I was down at the beach visiting my relatives, and we went and saw Terminator on the boardwalk. Terminator 2 on the boardwalk. It was awesome. Oh, you're only 16, Colby. Well, Colby, we live in a world where you can watch anything at any time. If you have $3 to $4, you can just watch it by downloading it. And that's the legal way to do it, and that's what I recommend. All right, so let's switch out the hands. And as you can see already, he's starting to change color just from me holding him. And the small, look at this. This is awesome. Look at that. Oh my God, that is so cool. All right, let's change the hands out. And we'll do some scale comparisons after we get the hands in and out. Oh, this is a whole joint. So I didn't notice this, but this, I'll hold it there. That is a whole joint, so that's got to go in there. Oh, and look, that's got to go like this. I've never done that before. So, oh, this could be bad. This could be really bad. Okay, so now I have this out, but I need to somehow get the joint out of there to change this out. Oh, interesting. Were there two pieces? Because this is really fascinating here. So this one here has no joint inside of it, but this one does. I gotta hold it. So this is what I got going on here. This one has an extra piece, as you can see here, but this one has no extra piece. And there's nothing in the container or the package. So I don't know if I can actually do this full-on change without getting this out. So, okay, so I'm a little weirded out now. So I'm going to, yeah, this is interesting. Is the joint missing on the alternate arm? Yeah, this should come up here, but this is not. This is here. So let's do this one. And kudos to NECA. I spoke with them at Toy Fair. We got a lot of good coverage from them. God, this is hard to get out. And they said just contact them if you have problems, and they'll send you the missing pieces, which is awesome. So, as you can see, I feel like I'm going to break it. I don't like doing this. Is this a hand or a joint? Yeah, I don't like doing this. It doesn't change. The peg is missing. Oh, okay. So, all right, well, the hand's out. I don't want to use a pair of pliers to pull it out, but ouch. All right, this one I got out. So let's put this one over here. All right, so it doesn't really matter which way it goes. So I am missing a joint. I hope you guys can see that. I had to stand to do that. So here we have the extra arm. So there you go. You can see how that works. And technically there should be two of these, but we are missing this point. So I will get in contact with NECA and see if there was a visual perspective. Yeah, I looked at that, but there's no instructions or anything. And there should be an extra piece. That's just so weird. It does not have, it needs this piece here, one of those in there, or else it just doesn't fit. Now there's the hole, so that works. But as you can see, there looks almost as if the hole isn't filled on that side. So this wouldn't, even if I got this out, this wouldn't go in there. So that is really weird. But hey, it's a live review, and that's what we're doing. So let's, and as you can see, this metal piece here, his arm is going to stay that color. So let's start off with this water that I'm going to bring out here is room temperature. So this is room temperature water, and I got like paper towels here and stuff just in case, because I actually don't want to ruin this little cardboardy thing I have. Let me slide this in here. So hold on here, junkies. Yeah, it's really strange. So let's just do a straight up like pants. We'll do pants first. So here, I've never actually done this where we put a figure in water. So, all right, not much of a change. But as you can tell from when we first started, we are clearly doing some color changes here. He's changing color. And I wouldn't say it's really hot in here, but just my hands alone, he is changing color. So it's a pretty impressive figure. Do I need both of these? Probably not. I'll probably be happy with it, but I'll definitely pass on to NECA. Yeah, kind of. All right, let's get the, maybe we'll do like a flip. We'll do a, now, just to show you here, what was the cost as well as they explain the technology of the color changes? Well, the color changes are just white hot. And it says if you just expose them to temperatures, place them in the freezer or run hot or cold water, it'll change. So it's kind of like that hypercolor shirts that they used to have back in the 90s. So we do have some ice in here. And then I've got some water. As you can see, there's still some moisture on it. I'm going to pour this water into this jar or into this thing. We should see a vast contrast. So hopefully he turns a darker color than what he is. So let's keep him in there for a little bit. Oh yeah, look at that. You can see it right away. So you can see it right away. He's already changing color just by his legs, just his legs alone. Look at that. That is really neat. So putting him in the freezer is something that I've, probably could have done, but I had to open him first. So we do get a nice contrast. When I was a kid and we had Zartan, if you left him in the sun long enough, he turned blue. Like he would turn green, but he would go dark, dark blue. So as you can see, we are getting a huge color contrast. Let's dip his head in there. Look at that. Wow. Yep. This is really, really awesome. All right, so that worked. All right, junkies. So, as he's dripping off here, I've got a little paper towel down. Besides the fact that I'm missing this joint, I'm going to give him 9.5 out of 10. This is a stellar rendition of the T-1000 played by Robert Patrick. And he's just a fantastic likeness. He's a great figure. I mean, who didn't want the T-1000 or to be like the T-1000? It's getting a little bit harder to stand on him now that he's wet and he's on a piece of paper. So let's do some size comparisons here. First up, as you can see, he is just shy of 7 inches tall. Pardon the shadows. He's just shy of 7 inches tall. And then here is our recent review of the NECA Gremlin. Hold on, I got warm water everywhere here. I got to try to move some of this stuff out of the way. There we go. Now I can get my arms in there. So here's the back-to-back with the new NECA Gremlin. This is the Ultimate Gremlin. Yeah, NECA sculpt is always on point. Randy and the crew, they do a great job. And you know what? I've never had a problem with the sculpt of a NECA figure. I'll always just... It's exactly as awesome as you want. Now here's an 8-inch clothed Captain Blake. So this is reviewed this back during Halloween of 2018, and this is real cloth here, pirate sword and everything. He is fantastic. So I really do love this figure. It's a guy that's just amazing. So there's a height comparison of the two. And then if you're like me and you collect a lot of Star Wars and Marvel Legends, sorry NECA, but this is just for comparison. Here's a Captain Zuvio. Here's a Constable Zuvio. So he's a bit shorter than a normal 6-inch Marvel Legend. So as you can see, comparable in size to a Marvel Legend. Marvel Legend? What am I saying? Star Wars Black Series. Man. Whew. Do I have a business? This is a business, D-Boys. We do not have a storefront yet, but it is coming. I was just in a meeting the other day, and our storefront is going to be online, and we're going to try and bring you something different that not all other companies can do. So just bear with us because it's coming. So again, I'm going to wrap this up here. This is a 9.5 stars figure. We did have one little problem, and we were missing a joint for this piece right here. So I'm going to get in touch with NECA and let them know what happened. Hopefully they'll send me another piece. The figure has changed color literally as I've been holding it. So we'll do a quick dip again so you can see that if you're just joining us. And boom, look at that. That is fantastic. Just come in, turn him around, please. There you go. The back of this figure is awesome. We have the little police pouches. We've got a walkie-talkie. It does not come out. The gun does, and I love the fact that NECA added the safety catch for the holster. That's really cool. Thank you for tuning in, and absolutely love this figure. NECA has done a stellar job. I'm not going to complain too much about the one ball joint missing because there's so much other awesomeness going on here. So thanks for tuning in, junkies.